Jamie, well done on a great win over Masters champion Yan Bingtao. You must be delighted not just with the win, but the manner of it.
Yeah, I played really well. I haven't really played that much recently. The last sort of month, 2 months. I had COVID at the start of January, and I had 2 weeks obviously in isolation, and then I had probably 2-3 weeks of not playing, and then for the last tournament I only had sort of 2 days practice. But last week now, I sort of had a week of solid practice. I went to the academy for 2 days before coming here, and seem to be sort of getting back playing what I'm happy with.
And how much confidence does beating a player like Yan Bingtao, who has won the Masters this year, he must be full of confidence himself. That must give you a real boost.
Yeah, I knew what I was getting with Yan. Before I played, he's a great player. His long potting's out of this world. I knew anything I left him. Anytime he got in, I sort of thought and knew he'd clear up. And I think he missed 1 or 2 balls, and every time he missed or made a mistake, I always capitalised. I made a couple of good breaks, and I'm happy the way I'm playing.
You mentioned that your experience with COVID earlier this month, and you were telling us just before it was quite a kind of serious condition that you had there. The symptoms
yeah,
were quite strong.
It was just sort of 2 weeks of not knowing what's happening, because everyone's in the dark with it at the moment, and I sort of had it quite bad. Not to say I was near, I was hospitalised or anything, but I was in the house, but I was struggling to breathe, and it was a weird, because not many people have had it, so you can't really ask people. It's not like the flu where, you can have advice of people or anything. We were all in the dark, so I was just happy after 2 weeks to get all my breath back, or 3 weeks to get my breath back, and then I had a couple of other symptoms which are easier to deal with, and sort of the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I've started to come around a bit and concentrate on the crucible now. So concentrate on the tournaments now.
And I suppose it must put all of this in perspective. Having an experience like that must be quite a kind of scary experience to go through. So to be back here now, beating the Masters champion, it must put.
Yeah, I think with especially with people, it's one of them. Some people don't believe in it. Some people think it's really bad. Some people think it's done that it isn't that bad. I just hope people stay in ignorance from a lot of it, because I had just the lack of breath and everything was difficult, but it was nice to come on the other side of it, and started feeling better and better week by week. It was a slow process, it was a 6-7 week process, but I'm just happy now to be playing well, and hopefully this will carry on for the World Championship as well after this.
Yeah, the World Championship was very much in everyone's sights now, and it was an incredible year for you last year at the Crucible, and an amazing experience. How much of a motivation is it for you to try and work towards getting back there again?
Yeah, you hear all the greats, all the stories, people who are outside the top 16, all they want to do is qualify for the Crucible, and I can really see why now. And I probably had, in some ways, half the experience without the crowds and everything, but I've really set my sights hopefully now to try and, obviously everybody wants to qualify, but just to go there, I've got the confidence to possibly get through, but I think everyone's got that in their sights now.
And it's been a bit of a mixed bag for you across the season so far, but how much of a springboard could this win today be over Yan Bingtao to maybe try and make that bid for a run this week and to get to the Crucible?
Yeah, I had a pretty good start to the season. I done okay for me, better than I have done in recent years. Obviously I had about a month off, 6 weeks off, where just away from the game, so that's a big win for me on TV.